Hey everybody, welcome back. So I thought this morning I would film a get ready with me video, and this is going to be just a soft, neutral glam. I know, shocker. But I kind of wanted to just use some of my new products that I shared in my last video. If you haven't seen that one, go check it out. It's about hand-me-down products, beauty products. So I just wanted to use some of those so you can see them in action, because I didn't use them in yesterday's video. I kind of swatched a few of them, or in the last video, which I filmed it yesterday after I filmed this. So as of when I'm filming this one, I filmed that one yesterday. You know what I meant. So I went ahead and primed, or did my moisturizer, and I use the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. It doesn't leave my face feeling greasy, but use whatever you like. This is just what I happen to really like. And I really don't want to do like a primer. I know, I'm a rebel. Sometimes I use a primer, sometimes I don't, because sometimes my moisturizer just does it, and I'm using a setting spray too at the end. So I'm gonna skip the primer, but if you want to use a primer, do you. No judgment. Okay, so I've got my beauty blenders, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my NYX Born to Glow in shade Vanilla. This is $10 at Ulta. I'm sure you can get it online. I don't know if they have it in Target, because I know Target sells NYX. Hopefully they would. But definitely Ulta. I suggest it. It gives a little extra glow. And then I'm going to mix with my Makeup Revolution Hydrate and Conceal foundation. Give it a little... They work well together, let me say that. And they're two completely different brands, but they do the trick. So I just kind of mix them together on my hand with my beauty blender. And my beauty blender is dry. I don't necessarily like it wet. So do with that information what you would like, because I have tried to use it wet, and it just didn't seem, and when I say wet, I mean like damp, barely, barely damp. I've tried everything. I just didn't like the way my makeup was going on. So, I stick with a dry beauty blender, and it works really well for me. So, and these beauty blenders, I actually got a 4-pack at Walmart for like $4.98, because more bang for your buck, right? And they work. They're cute. They work just as well as compared to another beauty blender that I had that was much cheaper, and it was just one. It was not very good at all. I won't say the brand or where I bought it, but it was just really cheap. And yeah, I got these at Walmart, and they're still cheap in comparison to some other stuff that you can get. But these apply wonderfully, so I can't really complain. So I'm still just getting that foundation laid down all over. It's a process. And I really don't, I know there's some beauty bloggers who talk about oh, like I had to use this many pumps or this many, you know, whatever of the product, but I just use what I know is going to work on my face for what kind of coverage it is. And I've said before that the Makeup Revolution foundation, this one is in particular, it says medium to full coverage. I think it leans more towards medium, but if I'm doing strictly just this one and I do just one layer of it, I usually go for another round on it, kind of depending on my day and what I'm putting it on for. If I'm just putting it on to go run errands or whatever, which I don't normally do, but if it's gonna be a basic thing, then I'm fine with just a sheer medium coverage. I don't need to be, I'm not going for a specific like glam look. Okay, we're almost done here, people. It takes a long time to get it the way you want. I know, it's startling, the transition. Okay, concealer. I think today I'm actually going to go in with my e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This is in shade Fair Warm. If you have not tried this, you seriously need to try it. If you've used Shape Tape, then you're going to love this. This is not drying. I've heard Shape Tape is drying. No shade, just I've heard it's drying. Especially if you have dry skin and you can dry out under your eyes really easily. And if you're using powder, that doesn't help, I'll say that. So this is really, really good, and it blends out like a dream. My hair everywhere, I'm shedding. It's just one of the best. And you can get it at Walmart, Target, Ulta, it's a drugstore brand. And they are stepping up their game in so many ways with their products, their shades, their palettes. The quality is just improving so much compared to when I was younger, and the quality that we were getting. I mean, they're coming for these luxury brands, and it's really nice because you don't have to spend a ton of money to get a certain look, to get a favorite look from someone who maybe used really high-end luxury brands. You can still achieve that same look and stay in a budget and be affordable and not be and not break the bank. And the e.l.f. the concealer, I believe I think this is $5 at Ulta. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure it's between 5 and 8. I know that, but completely worth it when compared to some other concealers that are $30 or more. Yeah, think about everything else you could buy plus this for $30. Okay, I need powder. I'm using my CoverGirl Clean Professional in Translucent Fair, or 105. It's just a loose powder. Time to bake! When I tell people I bake my makeup, they're like, that's weird. What do you mean? Huh? I'm gonna have it all over me, but that's okay. Sometimes makeup is messy. And that's okay. I'm gonna press in the rest of it, but I'm gonna leave my under eyes because I want it to try to stay there as long as I have to do my eyeshadow. Which I might go ahead and do my eyeshadows actually, in case there's some fallout. Okay, so I'm gonna do eyeshadow. I'm gonna take the Nightingale from Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Hide and Seek. Hopefully you can see that as my base transition shade. Get all the brushes together. I think that's the one I'm using. Was that the one I'm using? I think that's the shade I'm using. Yeah. We'll find out. That one's a little dark, so I don't think that's the right one. Sorry y'all, it is hot. What shade did I use? Maybe I used that one. I can't even remember which one I used. I might have used. I'll figure it out. Okay. I'm going in now with a different shade. It's from the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette. Do an all over. Some only do it in the crease. I'm doing it on the whole lid because I'm just going for. I'm not gonna do a crazy look. I have makeup all over me. Okay. Does this happen to anybody else? You literally just have a brush in your hand and then, not the one I was just using because I have that one right here. And then you set it down and then you can't find it. It like goes into this abyss of brushes. There it is. Right in front of me. And I just tap it off if there's any fallout. I try to get it before I put it on my eye, which is why I still have my powder, but just in case it falls. You know. A little control there. Okay. That's good. That's a base, right? And then maybe I put that in the crease. Is that what I did? Y'all, I don't even remember. This was like 2 days ago. How am I supposed to remember? Yes. Now, I did notice that this one does have some fallout, the Nightingale, so I try to tap off my brush really good. But I'm not like, that's not going to sell me or keep me from getting a palette. So this shade is not like super dark, but you could definitely use it for a smoky eye. I mean, that's what this palette leans towards. is the smoky eye look, but I'm just putting it in my crease and kind of up. And we're going to brighten that up here in just a second. You could totally leave it like this, throw on some eyeliner, mascara, and if you're doing lashes, you can do a lash. That's totally fine and be done. Not me. We all know I have the Jenna Marbles gene, but I don't know when to stop gene. I might have to go dry my hair and come back because this is getting unruly. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And I went ahead and put my eyebrows on because, trust me, you don't want to see that mental breakdown that I have every time I do it. So, you've been spared. I dried my hair. I got it kind of pulled back. I'm gonna go back in one more time on the side at least. Woo. Almost dipped into the wrong one. Okay. Cool. Oh, we're not done with that. Then I'm going to take, this is one of my new favorite Wet n Wild brushes. I think it was like $1. I think I got it at Dollar Tree, believe it or not. I'm going to go in with Compass, which is this one right here. It's very shimmery. And just on the lid. I didn't do any, I'm not gonna like do a cut crease with it and do it that way because I mean it shimmers on its own. It doesn't need, you can certainly do that and give it a boost, but or you could even spray your brush with a little like setting spray or mist or whatever, and just dampen it and do it that way too. So I think for that, I just kind of wanted to brighten them a little bit. Like I said, soft glam, nothing too intense. I went in with the wrong one. Is that how my day is gonna be? We're gonna go back in just a little bit with that darker shade. Out of the Nightingale. Okay. And then one more time. Just to do a final blend. We are blending. Okay. And since the eyeshadows are on, I'm gonna brush off my powder. I'm not gonna do and I'm not going to do a cream contour today because I just don't want to like melt. So yeah, I'm going in with my Old Faithful brown. I couldn't even tell you, like, it's just a regular like medium brown eyeliner. I don't tend to do a lot of liquid eyeliners because they seem to bother my eyes. So Old Faithful, my brown. There you go. Boom. One eye. And sometimes I will tightline like my waterline. Sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends. Today I probably will, but I want to finish everything first. Old Faithful coming in clutch. Okay. I want to get the rest of my face kind of powdered up. Paula, you just baked. Yes, I did. But I don't want my foundation to crack or start rubbing off. So and make sure you blend into your neck. You don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. That's probably my biggest tip, is to blend, because there was a time I did not know what that meant. Girl, it was not okay. Unacceptable. So eyes are done. We're going to contour. I love this part. We're shape-shifting, people. I mean, going in, I should have told you what I was using. The Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze. I use that for my contour. One of my faves. I think I've used it before. And we're just gonna get it up into the hairline, because you don't want a gap between your contour and your hairline, trust me. I've had those mornings where I'm in a hurry And that definitely happened. So, we're not perfect. Give me cheekbones. We're just, and let me tell you, when you contour, everybody's face is different. So do your research, because what works on my face may not work on yours. So it may not be a look that you prefer. So just get on YouTube and watch different contouring videos and look for someone with a similar face shape. So you might say contouring a heart-shaped face or a round face, or if you have a more square. There's different videos out there. So this is just what works for my, I guess I would have a round face. I don't know. This is just what I've always done as far as contouring goes. And it works. So do your research. And if you're not sure, go to like Ulta or Sephora and be like, hey, I want to start contouring, or I don't know what my face shape is. Can you help me? And they will gladly help you. And show you, like, oh, on Sephora, they used to have this thing where you could go in and like take a picture of your face and it would show you like your face shape. And they might still have that. I would check that out. Because that's kind of how I figured out where I should contour on my face. Okay, contour is on. I'm gonna do one more hit with my powder down here so that we don't have like contour everywhere, because sometimes I get a little heavy-handed. Okay, that part is done. Let's see. Highlighter already? I'm definitely going in with my highlighter. Then I'm using the Disney Villains Maleficent Mistress of All Evil Super Shock Highlighter. That's a mouthful. I don't know if I want to do blush because I'm already so, like, I have some really pretty blush palettes, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to do highlighter because I don't want to do, I get a little too red sometimes. I just made like everyone cringe. I'm sorry. I pulled on my eye. Apparently that's a big no-no, but whatever. I'm gonna do it. So I'm just gonna take my highlighting brush. I still use the really, really big one. This one has a lot of glitter in it, which is super cute. I need the aliens to see me. This is so pretty. Yes. Who is she? You better work. I love makeup. Okay. I am going to finish my hair, and I'm gonna put on a lip, and then, actually, hold on. No, we're gonna spray. I do my setting spray before I do my mascara, otherwise I look like a train wreck. So this is the Maybelline Lasting Effects makeup setting spray up to 16 hour. It's got a matte finish, but by the time I put all my stuff on, it doesn't really affect me. So Walmart, I mean, you can get it at your drugstores. It's a drugstore brand. It's Maybelline. Don't be shy. It's not a spray. I need my makeup to stay put. Done! Okay, so let me go finish my hair and put on my lip and my mascara, and then I will show you the final look. Alright, so I finished everything up finally. For my lip color, I just wanted to go try to find it. I'm gonna scream. Here it is. I wanted to go with something just really simple and nude, obviously. So I did the NYX lingerie in lace detail. Oh, it's got a number with it. But lace detail. It's a matte shade. And I don't normally do a lip liner. That's just not normally my thing. But you certainly, by all means, if you want to use one. But I got this at Ulta. I actually got this in a 3-pack. It came with a couple other shades. But I highly, highly recommend the NYX lingerie. A lot of really pretty nudes, and I just wanted something simple to go with this. So that is my look for today. Thank you for watching. If you would so kindly give this video a like, subscribe below, check out my other videos. I'm just getting started. And that was my Get Ready With Me video, my first real Get Ready With Me video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.